welcome to Fools of Fortune, where fate, fortune, and fools collide. We are here in the amazing Earth Room of Elemental Sound. Thank you so much for having us, guys. And with me are our awesome players. If everyone could go around and introduce yourselves, starting with...
Hi, I'm JJ.
Galvin.
Jonathan.
Kate.
And we are here at the start of our very first seaworthy adventure, so let us...
So sorry to interrupt. Who are you? You didn't say that.
Oh, of course, apologies, and honestly, I'll keep this in. I am Jake, and I will be your humble DM for this campaign, and we'll see how things go after. Thank you for that. Look, we're all starting here. Again. Again. Whoa! Okay. Well, to start off our adventure, it is a dark, stormy, very wet night on the seas as creaking wood can be heard in between the crashes of thunder. And we find ourselves a lone dwarf hiding amongst some crates and barrels on the underdecks of this ship. JJ, would you like to describe your character?
Absolutely. So I'll be playing Dracaris Igni, Flamescale Sorcerer. You see, hiding in the cargo hold of this ship is a slightly tall and gangly for a dwarf, which would basically mean he's like 5'2", and he's just not as stocky as, Lord of the Rings dwarves or anything. He's 25 years old presenting, but that means in dwarven, or chronologically that means he's like 50. He kind of is currently wearing a bit of pretty like mismatched, worn kind of traveler's clothes, like he's kind of just scavenged stuff where he could to wear.
Yeah.
And over the top he wears a singed traveler's cloak that he has kind of pulled up, almost trying to both conceal him, but also, frankly, just because he likes the warmth.
Very fair.
He has a wild mass of long hair and an equally wild mass of beard. It is unfortunately not neat in a dwarven knot. It is just wild and crazy.
Wild and ragged, yep.
Both his beard and hair is ash grey, both in colour and because it's covered in ash.
Is that the case of like if he shakes around, you get a little bit of the dusting?
A little bit of dusting, always.
Damn.
He also notably has quite a lot of like singed hair marks around the mouth of the beard, almost like perpetually. But actually, interestingly enough, underneath the beard is a reasonably like upbeat smile. Like he is quite just content and happy, even though he's in a pretty dire place.
Is he the dwarven definition of the "this is fine" meme? Fire everywhere else, but he's smiling there.
Pretty much. Like, I mean, he looks not great. He is in a not great environment, but he seems pretty happy.
Okay.
He has a blackened ring on his left hand with an orangey red kind of gem, and he currently sits in the cargo hold behind some crates in a little kind of like nest of his bag and bedroll that he's kind of created in this cargo hold, and he's holding a kind of like ornate long candle with like sharp runes like carved into it, and he is kind of doing some deep breathing, inhale, exhale, and on every exhale the flame ignites, and on every inhale the flame extinguishes.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Trying to also be quiet. He is a stowaway.
I mean, the good thing is, with this storm raging at the moment, it's making a bit of extra noise, so you've got a bit of extra cover.
Amazing.
Yeah, this storm has been building for hours. You've been hearing a lot of commotion above as they've kind of like tying things down, running around, making sure everything's secure.
Mm-hmm.
The waves outside, they sound like crashing walls, like falling apart onto ground. It's very heavy. It's ripping into the side. You can even hear from below deck some of the wind like hitting the sails, making a whistling like sound through them. The deck feels like it's trembling with every strike of the sea hitting the boat itself. Can you do me an insight check?
First roll.
First roll of the game.
Gotta use my fire dice. Insight, you said?
Yes, insight.
Awesome. Insight's something he's good at, because he is a rather personable bloke. 10.
10, okay. Like, you're not familiar with the seas themselves, but you get this feeling in your gut of sense, like kind of when you walk into a room that you're like, oh wait, I'm trespassing, I shouldn't be here type of thing. Like there's just this sense of not just I shouldn't be here, though it feels like we shouldn't be here, but you've also got that paranoia with yourself of maybe I'm just thinking that because I'm the stowaway, maybe I'm just getting worked up.
Maybe it's also because I'm, from a landlocked farming village, so
Yes.
just being on the sea, let alone I am trespassing on their ship, but also I'm on the ocean, I shouldn't be, sort of thing. But
I honestly think, that
uncomfortable in every way.
no, yeah, it's just one of these cases where you're like everything's wrong.
A lot of gut checks.
You're hearing foot back and forth traffic a little bit. I would like you to do me a stealth check, as I know you are hiding where you are.
Okay. I'm also concentrating on a cantrip called Silent Sanctum.
Okay.
Basically creates a little bubble of quiet around me. I believe that doesn't give me advantage on stealth, but it gives others disadvantage on perception of me.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
So I will roll that.
And I will roll the perception.
And
But
as he's kind of concentrating on it, a lot of this is his exhale of his breath, because as he exhales, every breath is slightly different. One is kind of like a light grey smoke of heat, and then the second exhale is kind of almost a crackle of storm cloud.
Oh, yes.
The next one is like a frost. The next one is a noxious
So it's
gas.
a cycle of them.
It's a cycle of different breaths, and he's really concentrating on calming himself with these breaths.
Well, I will give you advantage on this because the people are distracted.
Thank you. Stealth is going to be a 17.
Okay. So what you do notice is, like, there's a younger lad who kind of, like, runs past up to the deck for a moment. There's technically some light made from your candle, but he is completely focused on, oh wait, there's a storm, I've got to do this before Captain yells at me type of thing. So he just runs straight past the area that you're in, unnoticed, right up the stairs. And for that brief moment, when the somewhat trapdoor opens essentially to get to deck, there is just a almost mini flood of water that actually like piles through straight from the deck rather than drops that had been forming before. You actually see for a moment like the young lad kind of takes a step back as if the wind itself pushed him back down, but then forces him through and shuts down the shutter again.
I've been on the ocean about a week.
About a week, I would say.
I think majority of the week, anytime there was any kind of action of like the door hatch opening, mostly hiding, but with this storm, I think it is a little bit more curiosity and trying to peek out and see what's going on.
Yeah. Okay, so like, well, it doesn't have proper portholes. Like, there are little crack bits at the upper sections. Not the safest for a ship, but it's been weathered. So you can definitely try to look out. I will say, do me a. Like, are you looking for? It's just more peering out as a general.
More so like peering out from behind the boxes to like get a glimpse through the hatch.
Through the hatch
as it
itself.
opens, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unless there is also other things that I've.
So are you wanting
found.
to do this when he's exiting, or do you want to like kind of follow through after everyone's left?
Just kind of watch as he like opens the door.
Okay, in that case, just do me a perception, but do it at disadvantage.
That makes sense. It's a nat 20. But it's also a 10.
Okay. What you do see is just as like, especially because of the angle, you're just seeing more like the shadows and a lot of rushing feet. The skies themselves are dark, but one thing you do notice is the clouds, like they're much lower to the like sea than normal, like as if the sky itself is kind of coming down in this area.
Okay.
But nothing really more on that.
Okay.
Yeah, so the boat is kind of rocking back and forth, there's a lot of commotion, and then after probably, I would say, 10 more minutes of this, you do hear kind of muffled shouts from above. At first, it's kind of hard to tell the tone of them, but then you're hearing... actually, no, do me another perception, but this one's just a flat roll.
Flat? I'll use the one I got a 20. Alright.
Yeah.
It's only a 6.
Okay, yeah, so it's... Let's try and muffle this even further, shall we? All you're hearing is... We're gonna start! What? Why are they coming towards us? What's going on? And then a lot of muffled in between.
Okay.
So
Only
it sounds like
station,
something.
another ship. Okay.
There's a commotion that's getting their attention away from just the weather, clearly, but
Got
yeah.
Okay, something's coming.
What do you do in this moment?
I think I'm curious. I think I'm gonna maybe be a bit riskier than I have been the past week and come out from the little cargo hold. I would usually only do this to like steal a bit of salted pork and citrus or something like that from the
A little rationing that they wouldn't notice.
That would probably be closer to the hatch because I've been completely staying behind the cargo, knowing that like if this is a A to B, it's not going to get checked.
Yeah.
So
Like they might check the front boxes, but like everything that's just for transport is pushed back, and that's where you are.
Sure. So I'm going to try and sneak out a little bit and get a little bit riskier.
Okay, so are you just trying to like get closer of hearing, or are you actually wanting to try and peek up there and see?
If I can peek, if there's any notable movement near me, I might
kind of like duck it back down.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, do me a stealth check first.
Yeah.
But you can do it at an advantage because there does seem to be a commotion distracting people.
17.
17, excellent. Okay, so you're hearing the thuds. You can feel the actual, like, obviously there's a lot of movement going on and crashing, but you can feel when there are footsteps nearby.
Yeah.
And you kind of just do a whole push up with that, kind of like leveling it, kind of resting the hatch on your head essentially.
Yeah.
That's... Ooh.
Does this go to the deck, or does this go to the next, like, enclosed floor of the galley?
Okay, so what happens is it basically has, like, where you're peeking up to would be peeking to an up, like the up decks. But, like, there is a lower floor below you as well. It's just, they actually use that as the crew sleeping and their supplies.
Cool.
It would be a lot more hassle to transport large crates through multiple floors.
That makes sense. It's easier for people to be at the lowest than stuff. Makes sense.
Also, for the fact of if their cargo is that important, they want to try and save it if there's an issue, so they want to be able to react.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so you are seeing for a moment, like a lot of, like, what you'd expect at first. People are running back and forth to the masts, to the ropes on the sides, but then a lot more of them are running to the... Forgive me on this. If you're facing outward, is port the left or the right?
You could argue, it's your mind. You could arguably say either.
I'm just gonna say to the right.
Get them comments. Get them
comments. I know you're gonna come at me. Okay. I should do more homework. But yes, to the right of the ship.
Yeah.
There's a lot more that seem to be rushing to have a look at something in the distance.
Okay.
You can't see over the bow, obviously.
That makes sense.
Port side is left. Port side is left. So it was starboard. Starboard. Okay.
Dracaris would know that. He's like, they're going to the right.
Yeah, exactly.
Something's happening on the right.
But then you hear them going, wait, no, get back! And then there is a crash into the ship. Now, you are pretty secure where you are, but I would like you to do me a dexterity thing.
Yeah, because I kind of imagine I'm on a little staircase.
Yeah, exactly. So even though you've got your hands like this, it's still a shot to the side.
You said dex save?
Yes, dex save.
I don't think he's very dex.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's a 9.
Dex.
Not terrific.
He's got the dexes.
Now
I
we
think
know.
actually,
Right?
arguably, he definitely did. It's definitely a little bit.
It's okay. We support.
Disadvantage on your stuff going forward as you feel like tapping.
So, it's a 9.
9 is not terrific.
You are going to fall down the stairs.
That makes sense.
So there will just be a boom, 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 boom down there. Luckily, there is more going on up there. No one's hearing it about. So you're not drawing attention to yourself.
Cool.
A bit sore. Maybe I would say you take 2 points of damage.
I've been sleeping like in a hidey hole.
Yeah.
My back already hurts.
Exactly. It wasn't a pleasant experience on that
You're
fall.
only 25, Lenny.
Trickles of age.
Yeah, he's already getting to that point where as soon as he stands off of this, it's the...
Not too far. What are you doing?
But then, kind of as you're getting yourself together from the fall, you hear a lot of footsteps rushing to the port side. Thank you again, Galvin. And there's probably the closest voice to the hatch. You hear more clearly just being like, oh god, no. before there is another crash, and you hear wood on wood connecting.
Okay.
Kind of the sound of like if you have a large plywood type thing and it falls over onto like a wooden floor. Before heavy footsteps.
Okay.
There is a almost eerie moment of silence before you hear loud shouting and screams and clashes of metal, and then other voices that you've not really heard on your like 7-day journey, and it's things of hold her steady, no survivors, take only what matters, and then more clashes, then less, and then no sounds of metal. There were some bangs, but then there is thuds and duds, and then dragging sounds. In this moment, what are you doing?
Hiding is not going to be helpful. Does the ship seem to have been kind of like attacked and taken over, or attacked and it's like it's not doing well?
Do me insight.
With disadvantage because I don't know ships.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds more reasonable for you being less experienced. Like your knowledge is coming more from stories than anything.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, that's with disadvantage. I told myself. Insight is going to be a 13.
13. So, like, obviously you can't say for certain, especially when I'm not looking up there, but it does sound like someone has boarded. There has been some combat. And the voices you are still hearing are the ones that are unfamiliar.
Crap.
Yes.
Right.
You're not sure of the context of it, but yes.
Okay. Right. They don't seem friendly, and I don't have other choices. I think I might just hide.
Okay.
I think I might just go back to the my hidey hole and just kind of do deep breathing.
No, that's perfectly fine. I will say when you get into your corner, you do notice that kind of on the other edge of the ship where the stairwell going down to crew quarters is, there is now a head kind of peering out from there, and it is a young lad that you've seen around before. He's more of kind of the whipping boy of the crew. He's the youngest member. He goes around pretty much giving out the food, swabbing the decks.
Sure.
Clearly he was down either resting or having to clean up the crew quarters.
Yeah.
He seems to be peering out a bit fearfully from the stairs, but he is not rushing himself up there.
Has he seen me?
He has not at the moment.
Okay.
It seems like he is freshly, like, coming up now.
Even though he's the lowest on the crew, he knows more than I do. So I think I might just... Oi!
What?
Hi. No.
What?
Hi.
Who are... Wait, what?
So...
Who are you?
I presume I know this guy's name because I've heard everybody yell at him.
You've heard people yell at Monty.
Monty. Hi. I'm.
Do I know you? Oh wait, do I know you?
No. So.
Okay.
Hi.
Wait, no. Okay.
Nice to meet you. I'm Dracaris. I've been stowing away for the last week. Look.
Wait, you've been stowed away in here for a week.
Yeah. Also.
I'm so dead.
Also, I know you did get yelled at for not mopping that. You did mop that.
Thank you.
They were gaslighting you, and that wasn't okay.
What's gaslighting?
So it's not good. Don't worry about it.
What's going on?
I actually no. So I've been here, and they've just shown up.
So they're not with you?
No, I'm with you, sort of. But now it's us because you're co-workers. I don't know what do you call it on a ship? Friends, family, co-workers.
You get to that point. I'm more
So they're all friends with each other, but you're still a co-worker.
I really wish I was getting paid. I'm getting experience and food at the moment, which sounded a lot better than I realized on this trip.
No.
But after a few journeys, apparently I'll start getting actually paid. So
yeah,
essentially this is the sailing equivalent of an intern.
Sure. I come from basically a communal farming village, so the idea of being paid for helping out your community is insane to me. That's awesome, and I think that'll be great because then you can kind of help out, and then people can help you, and everything will be alright.
Yeah, but what's going on?
So that's what I wanted to ask you.
There. Oh God.
What?
Sorry. So I have been rolling for certain events that are happening above that.
Amazing.
I just rolled the 20, which I was hoping didn't happen.
Cool.
You did.
I guess, I don't know, I'll play a monk.
So at that moment, you hear a man above, what sounds like him kind of pleading for his life. Before there is a heavy step, light step on the deck, and everyone else seems to go quiet. And all you hear is, right, I know you've got him here. We're taking what we want, and we're not appreciative of the runaround. So I thought I'd give you a captain send-off. And more of the other voices start chuckling in as the other guy goes, no, I'm sorry, we didn't. And then there is just kind of muffling and some sounds of struggle, and then the sound of a cannon firing off.
Okay. Yeah, I assume it's both the cannon firing and contact.
It's up to you if you want to go look at it or not, but...
so I don't feel anything in the ship as the cannon fires.
You feel the shock of it happening, because it does seem to have fired from your ship.
Oh, cool.
But outwardly. It does not seem to have fired in the direction of where their ship came from.
Oh. I think I know what happened.
Possibly.
We'll help Supreme.
And then you're hearing well, no, here's the thing. They didn't shoot him out of the cannon.
Oh.
They put him to the end of the cannon and then shot it.
Through him. Okay.
And then you're just hearing chuckling and laughing, and then, all right, boys, take it from the top, and then we feed the beast. And then they're screaming just, ah! And more fast movements and drags of the crates above and such.
So yeah, Monty, I don't know if we should stay. How do we? Is there like an escape option? Is there something we can do?
Monty is currently just trembling in fear, staring at the hatch, kind of out of it.
Okay.
No.
Are there little rowboat things? Like, is there something we can do that's not here?
You get to them from deck.
And that's where the bear guys are.
They sound pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then there is a large moment of the ship lurching. And you hear again, alright, we've got our needs. Sink her. And Boots moving off. And then you hear a groan from under the ship. And all of a sudden there is a large crash from the starboard side. And a large hole is kind of ripped into the side of the ship. But actually, doing a perception check in the moment.
Is the hole exposing the quote unquote room that I'm in?
It is exposing a large section of the side of the ship to the outer sea.
Insight, you said?
No, perception.
Perception. Okay. Unnatural 20.
Nice. What you do notice in the moment, as if it's kind of going in a slow motion for you in the shock of it, is it seems like there were pressures coming from up and below at the same time into the wall, kind of crashing into it. And then it pulls out. And almost for a moment, you feel like you saw what seemed to be like wooden teeth breaking into the ship.
Top and bottom, like
as if something's just gone like that into the ship.
So, yeah.
But it's hard to tell, especially with how dark it is and everything going on. But then, within moments, water is rushing in to the lower decks at first, but waves are crashing up as well, hitting into yours.
Okay.
And the ship seems to be going down fast.
Okay. Dracaris is not a fan of water, and just kind of honestly probably pulls Monty to the high. What's the other side? The left side.
Port side.
No, that was where I got the bite, so port, it would be the other side, yeah.
Port and left are both 4 letters. That's apparently how you remember it.
There you go.
That's actually pretty good.
So I kind of pull him to the side as the water's kind of rushing in and just say, All right, look like we're just getting a bit of driftwood instead of a boat. Can I look?
Like there are some barrels where you are as well
Ooh,
that
okay.
are like.
Floatable?
I would say like there was probably one that had some things that you kind of just emptied out earlier on to be able to hide away your goods if needed.
Any floating doors that's definitely big enough for 2 people that only Monty can be on? It's a deep cut. Actually, it's not that deep. It's pretty,
I mean, it went pretty deep, but
yeah, no, I think anything that's going to be able to kind of support, anything that's, I think, prioritize float, and then secondly is size for 2 people.
But the bad news is there are no floaties around.
Prioritizing the flow.
Like
Where am I?
the almost empty barrel
Yes.
of limes compared to the completely full barrel of limes.
Yes, there is the barrel, and there is also like a crate that. Funny enough, the crate itself doesn't look like it would float well, but it does look like the lid would. As if it's 2 different woods that they've scrambled together.
Okay, cool. All right. So
I will say you've only got a few moments, so I will give you 2 quick actions that you can perform.
cool. Well, let me double check as far as because I am a sorcerer.
Go on, scrambly man.
Okay.
Alright, so the first thing I do is the Harlem Shake.
All right. So I can't up close.
That's all I was thinking.
Okay.
Wood.
I think Dracaris' nature is to prioritize other people's safety. So first of all, I would just say, look, obviously we got to go, Monty, and I don't have a way for us both to go away the same. So I touch him, and behind him, these kind of like spectral dragon wings kind of appear, and he now has a 60-foot fly speed for 10 minutes. And
Interesting.
I just say, I'll be fine. I'll catch up. Just go.
Okay. He kind of freaks out for a second, and then in the shock of things, like he almost gets flown out of the the ship hole that's there, but the wings kind of just catch him in the wind, and then you see him very failing, swooping around in the sky, but it is very dark,
Cool.
and he's kind of just spiraling in the air, but going up and up and up.
It could fly.
So then, because I need a little bit more sight, I am unfortunately going to risk running up to the deck,
Okay.
kind of very quickly, checking my surroundings, and then I'll do what I have to do
All right.
as he's flying away.
So as he's going up, you're running up the stairs, and you feel the kind of in the elevator pressures of when you're feeling the movement of up and down. As you're going up these stairs, it feels like you're not going any change in verticality,
God.
but you are moving up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm on a one of those things at the gym.
Yeah, yes.
I'm on a Stairmaster.
But you get to the deck, and for a split moment, you see the carnage of bodies cleft in half. People who literally died cowering with swords just left in them.
Sure.
You don't know too much of what was on the upper decks, but you do remember when you first got onto the ship that it seemed like they had a lot of the valuable goods in it. In basically, it had the captain's quarters on one side of the back area, and then there was a special storage room. It seems like they took everything from there because it's burst open.
Right.
Nothing left in there, but they didn't bother with anything below.
Okay.
You do see in the distance what looks like a ship moving away, but for just a moment, it looks like kind of where you have the figurehead mastheads of a ship. It looks like there is a mouth moving.
Great.
And in that moment,
Any...
a large wave crashes against the side of the ship,
Cool.
tipping it over to the side. Now, the good news, I will say,
Yeah.
is you were in an area where there might be things, so I will give you a chance. Roll me a flat d20.
Okay. Cool. 5d20. 14.
14. Alright. What I will give you with this is you are flung off onto successfully one of the rowboats that hang on the side.
Cool.
It is still attached to the support system of the boat, though.
That's cool. If it matters, I was actually trying to... see kind of the surroundings, and then I was going to kind of basically look at the storm above head, kind of just take it in and breathe, and then try and thunderstep to something as if there were enemies as far away from the enemies as possible.
Okay, yeah.
But I imagine the wave kind of interrupted that.
It would have, but I will say, like, you can kind of... You feel that the boat you're on is not safe, like the rowboat you've landed in, and you're in a concussed state.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to do that, you do notice some of, like, the drifting crates and barrels that have been pushed out. There seems to be the barrel that was discussed earlier kind of floating out there.
Okay.
And I would guess, like, almost falling unconscious, you kind of more, like, instinctually do that, getting as far away from the other boat as possible.
That's true.
You feel yourself land in something, you feel the wet hit you, but then things just go black. And we will go from there.
Just before I pass out, I'm probably just going to be like, I hope Monty's okay, considering I have to concentrate on flight.
Oh.
I hope he landed.
We'll find out what happened to Monty another time. I would say, like, as you're fading, then there was probably just this, like, in the distance above...
Presumably he didn't get too far away, so I'm sure there's still debris.
He's just spiraled up this entire time. Yeah, like, basically he was just like...
At least he's landing on water.
That'll help.
Maybe.
Swim.
Yeah. I'm sure he can.
Surely he's level 8. He's level 7.
He's an intern on boats, I'm sure he's...
Oh, yeah.
One question: when the spell runs out, does he float down, or is it just
Is it a drop?
I'm sure it's a drop.
Yeah.
I think it's levitate that you...
And you told him that
Stop.
beforehand.
No!
There was no
I didn't tell him
explanation.
anything. I just said fly. Fly, my boy.
Fly, you fool!
F in the chat for Monty.
Oh god, I hope he comes back in like 10 episodes and he's pissed at me.
You!
It's saving his life.
You created an arch enemy.
Just Monty will remember this.
He's gonna be like a drowned revenant or something. Anyway.
Oh, ideas.
Kind of surprised no one took pot shots at him.
I was thinking that as well. Actually.
So,
It was pretty dark.
from here, we find ourselves in a small seaside, I guess, town in a sense, known as Harbour City. This is on an island called Anchorfall Isle. It's a nice, sunny, kind of tropical region. It is the center point of our adventure for this campaign. And walking just along the market streets is a almost Tom Sawyer-esque young lad in torn fishing shorts, straw hat type of thing. What looks like just a stick, like the traditional fishing pole, stick and like wire. It's not even made together properly. And he's just walking down with a bucket in hand and the fishing pole in the other. Before bumping into the side of Jonathan's character. Would you like to describe the character walking in the streets at the moment?
Yes. This guy bumps into a towering 7 foot tall, dark tan skinned, bound of muscle Goliath, with long, almost dark black hair and uneven stubble. And he's walking with what appears to be a somber purpose. And he's got this elongated great axe just strapped to his back.
Not intimidating at all, no.
No shirt, large furs on the shoulders, and pants. Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, pants and boots. Yeah.
He could just be wearing a loincloth.
Yeah, and
No, it's a Sunday, it's the free day.
Just free bar and...
throughout his skin is this almost lightning effect of faded blue just streaked across, and a large faded scar along his eye.
Is the chest thing like when people do get hit by lightning, it's that webbing, but it's blue instead of
Yes.
red?
Okay,
Ooh,
nice.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that gives a bit of...
Yeah.
example.
So as he's walking, he bumps into him. Sorry, I didn't see you.
This kid just gives... What's with you? Whoa! What the... You're big.
Sorry. Don't mind me.
What? Where did you get that? And he's looking at your spear, but he is doing this over your muscles. What?
Where?
What the...
Where did I get what?
The weapon.
This is... I consider it my oldest friend. It's
That's
my
sad.
weapon of choice.
Your oldest friend is a non-talking weapon.
Non-talking weapon is
As
crazy.
opposed to the talking weapons.
There's some weird shit around these islands.
Have you seen many talking weapons?
I mean, my pole talks to me all the time.
Right.
It is making no sound whatsoever. Does yours talk to you?
No.
So,
It is-
why is it a friend?
It has helped me in many battles. Just
Are you part of the city guard? I didn't do it, I swear. I'm just fishing. And then he's like looking at you again and he just... And he hands you your coin purse.
thank you.
I'm not risking. I intend on going home today.
I'm not here for any trouble. I'm just passing.
Oh, can I have it back then?
Absolutely not.
No. Where's the shop? Alright. Okay, where'd you get this, sir?
Just in
This
battle.
kid looks like he's 14.
Just in battle.
Where were you fighting? He's like, at this point, he's just more enraptured in war, like what seems to be war story talk than anything.
Yeah, floods of memory. Just.
Trauma!
Oh, jeez.
I think the better question would be, where wasn't I fighting?
Hell yeah. Episode 1 trauma.
He's just going, oh.
Bro,
I-
your screen of death on the bat.
I've got to go catch lunch, but could I ask you a story sometime?
If I see you again.
Oh, I think we'll see each other.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Drogar.
Ooh, that sounds
Drogar
badass.
Taladrin.
I'm Archipelago. He just puts out his hand.
I reach out and
Yes.
his hand
Yes.
is tiny.
Tiny.
I try to be as large as possible.
And he's just like,
2
oh.
fingers.
Yeah.
Is he mispronouncing archipelago?
His
No,
name is a
Yeah. Okay. I was like, did I miss that?
No, you got it. And he just kind of like looks at you and just, cool. Just starts walking towards the beach.
Just give a small nod. Turn around. As he turns around to where he was going, the sun catches the glistening of a gold heart pendant just around his neck. It's just this. It's a little faded, but still has its shine. And he fiddles with his gold wedding ring as he marches on towards the center of town.
Okay. As you're like heading down to the center, do you have a particular place you're trying to head to, or are you just kind of wandering through at the moment?
Wandering through at the moment. If something catches my eye, or if there's maybe an inn where I can get information.
Okay. Well, right now you're just passing some of the more street market stalls.
Yeah.
So you can either, I mean, inns and taverns are obviously kind of, they stand out in a lot of places.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be too hard for you to just find it on your own, or you can ask around. Whatever Drogar would naturally kind of do in the situation.
Probably the tavern. Yeah.
Just heading for the tavern?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me Just do me a general kind of perception check as you're walking around.
15?
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be worse.
Yeah.
No, I rolled a 9. I was just had a few pluses.
Yeah, so you're wandering around, and I mean, first of all, there are some drunks kind of everywhere, so that doesn't clue you in the direction because they're strewn all about. There doesn't seem to be any rules against street drinking or anything like that. But you do kind of, I guess, notice a bit more and more of the drunken types in one corner of the town, and you're like, stands to reason. And heading down there, you do eventually find what kind of looks like it was designed like an Old West saloon, but in the middle of a tropical island. They actually have the swinging saloon doors.
Like
But-
they were way off the mark, or they were trying to do a thing.
It weirdly seems like that, like as if someone has taken part of a saloon building and moved it here, and then just constructed the rest of the building ramshackled together. So the bottom floor looks like a Western saloon, and then it's like driftwood second floor build up.
God, I hate it when they lose pieces of my like sea container home. God.
Yeah, look, only half of the pod home actually arrived.
When the add-ons don't match.
Look, that's when they go, how about you design the first floor, and then the kid goes, and I design the second, and just runs off.
When you run out of budget for your renovations.
Too many owners. Too many chefs in the kitchen.
So we had 2,000 gold for our building. So I spent 1,800 on the first floor and realized I messed up.
Those builders and the smokers, dude.
But yes, this kind of stands out as,
Yeah.
okay, that's probably the tavern. If not, I'm more curious.
Well, either way, I walk towards it. I open both doors with my hands. I instinctively duck down just in case the doorway's just
So what was your height again?
7'2".
Actually, yeah, I would say you probably, like, the door frame is 7 foot, so you're just having to duck under for the top of the
Duck
frame.
down a little bit, and then straighten myself up to look at my surroundings and how busy is it?
So, like, there's,
Clientele.
I guess what we would say is near the very edgings of the saloon area, you've got... God damn it. I've already walked into one of these as a DM. What have I done?
Session 1 edging.
Yeah. So what you're seeing is what you would consider just naturally looking, even if you're not from here, the common rabble of the ones that come in here and drink every day type of thing. They're a bit like less well kept together. They've got their little groups, social circle type things. Some gambling off to the side. Some being all solemn and grumpy and such. And then you've got, like, because I would say it's only like maybe 2 p.m. So it obviously it's going to get busy up later.
Yeah.
But you've
Also,
also got
it's a
some of the
subject.
guards off to the right side of the counter.
Yeah.
And behind the bar is a large minotaur just kind of washing glasses, kind of poorly.
So he's the
One sec.
barkeep.
Yes, he seems to be the barkeep. You do have one of the drunks off to the side just be like, "Hoy is a big man! Ho, big lad!" And then immediately everyone just doesn't pay any more attention.
I pay him no mind.
Yeah.
as my focus is on the barkeep.
Yep.
I just march right through the middle of the room up towards him.
Just taking on, okay.
I take a seat, plop down.
Yep.
There's a bit of a thud. As I rest my hand on it, just knock wood to get his attention.
So there's like, he hears the creak of the wood for a second, and there's a tone in him of just, "If you're going to wreck my property again, Oh, new man. Hello?
Sorry, did I wreck something?
It's more, some of these guys just don't respect property.
Yes,
Don't worry, they can take the
weight.
weight.
I was wondering if I could get a pint.
What are you looking for?
What do you have?
Well, we've got water, beer, darker beer, and whiskey.
Go for a darker beer and a glass of water.
The darker beer, you realize it's just that it's just beer in darker bottles. It's like it's kind of all the same. It's just different bottles. But just all right, grabs one. So I haven't seen you around here before. Hand you the glass.
Thank you. No, I'm new. I'm not here long, just passing through.
Not a troublemaker, are you?
No, just looking for information.
Oh, depending on your information, it's a smart place to come.
Is it?
Again, it depends on information. If you're looking for grocery shopping lists and things like that, go elsewhere. But if you're looking for job information or...
I'm looking for an individual.
And they're not already here?
He's an 18-year-old, half Goliath, half human.
He kind of just looked you up and down. Relative?
My son.
Oh. Well, that changes things a bit. He's an adult. I don't serve kids.
He's 18. Well,
Questionable, gotcha.
he might be lying about his age.
Does he look like an adult?
Does he what?
Does he look like an adult? Would I serve him?
He was a boy of youth, but he's starting to grow a beard.
So he's at the age where he could get himself into any trouble.
Last
gotcha.
I saw.
Alright,
Just wondering if he's passed through this town.
he's as tall as you?
No, he's just over 6 foot.
Oh, that changes things then. Goliath. Not recently, but there was one a few weeks back.
He looks more human than Goliath. He takes after his mother.
What, is there any outstanding features?
Short, shaggy hair, light stubble. Last I saw, he was wearing relatively nicer clothes.
Look, we got a lot of passing through, but many are regulars.
If this will help, I open the locket, and it's just myself, my wife, and 2 kids. I point to the sun.
You see him like squinting at it for a second, and then just he reaches under the counter, pulls out these tiny little glasses that he puts on, and the moment he puts it on, there's one of the patrons just and he just throws a glass at him. Oh, I ask you what you mean. I mean, he's not around, but I've seen him.
You've seen him?
Not anytime soon. He was,
Well, when was this?
Gosh. Oh, we had shipments coming through. I'd say maybe 3.5 weeks ago.
Some time ago.
He was, asking some questions, but I don't remember names. He himself, I think, was looking for someone.
Yes.
I remember one of the guards, got a bit antsy with him, and there was no altercation, but there was a bit of an argument. I didn't really overhear it, but, he did leave on his own accord.
Yes, unfortunately, he is also after someone else.
So you're chasing him, and
He's
he's
just-
chasing someone else.
Yeah.
If I may.
Yep.
First of all, are they chasing someone else? Is this some game treasure hunt or... And then at the words treasure hunt, there's a few like heads kind of peek up for a second.
As far as I'm aware, they're after me.
Oh, he reaches back and says, hold on, wait, so if they're after you, and you're after him, because he's after them, wouldn't you just want to stay put and let them come to you so he'd come to you?
I have no idea how long that will take. I'd rather get this over with soon before he gets hurt.
This is a very interesting game of cat and mouse. You're not here bringing trouble, are you?
No. As long as trouble doesn't find me. You should be safe.
He kind of like looks over your build and your scarfing and goes, seems like it would be a pretty silly idea to find you like that, but to each their
It
own.
would. It would. Yeah. Put it back in place.
Well, look, I do remember he mentioned something of asking. Now where was it? Hang on.
Did he say where he was off to?
I remember he was saying names. I don't remember the names. He had the altercation with the guard, and then someone else talked with him. But I'm not. I admittedly, if I'm not in the conversation, it's not my business. But I do know that he was given directions elsewhere. If he's looking for someone, you've probably got 3 odds. He's either been pointed to the Cartographers Guild, he's been pointed to the docks, or he... Look, I'll trouble some of the people he's looking for. They're a clean bunch, or are they a more shadier bunch he's chasing?
He's after the head of a criminal organization.
That's ambitious. Right, that's a different story then. There's 2 other options. If he's looking for criminals, he may have gone to the guard's tower and looked for the captain. However, it didn't seem like he was on good standing with the guard he was arguing with. I don't know circumstances to that. The other option is he might be looking for the slavers, because they kind of work as middlemen for a lot of different groups. That sounds like it might be potential, but keep in mind, even in the best of days when you've got the right coin, they're not the most trustworthy bunch. So, if you are going to speak with any of them, be careful and take everything they say with a grain of salt.
Understood. Well, thank you for this information.
That's alright. 2 silver, by the way.
Put it on the table and slide it over. And I hand over 2 more silver just for your troubles.
Yeah. You have other questions, feel free to come by. You need lodgings, by the way. We don't have them ourselves, but I can point you in a bit of a direction.
I'm sure I'll find my way.
Alright, well look, good luck to you. If I do hear anything, obviously I'm not going to be able to reach out or anything like that, but you come by again, I will keep an ear out for the boy. As long as it's not going to bring any trouble here. I have enough with this ragtag.
I'll do my best.
Alright, well look.
As I'm continuing to down the beer.
He pours like a tiny shot of whiskey as well, and he goes, just take that one for the edge, and if you behave yourself, you're welcome back anytime.
Well, thank you. I also grab the glass of water that I ordered.
Yeah.
Take from my satchel. I take out a large potted plant with this little sprout coming up,
He comes turn over.
and I just water the plant a bit.
How big is the pot? We're talking like a big like ceramic one or like a little succulent?
It's about this big.
Medium?
So like tiny in his hands.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, good point.
Well, yeah, from human perspective, yeah, it's about there. So
Damn, he has an emotional support plan.
Yeah.
emotional support.
Do you have like a baby Bjorn for it? Did you just put it in your bag or is it like a baby Bjorn?
No, it's just in my satchel.
Hell yeah.
Just upright, yeah.
You see him just kind of look at it for a second.
Yeah, no,
That is the most
just nerd.
interesting thing someone's brought in here in a while. Do I want to know?
No, it's my emotional support.
You've got a best friend weapon and an emotional ticket. Is it one of those talking plants? Or?
Well,
Not yet.
you see
He must
me
be
lean
getting
in
his
and he
spell
just kind of
first.
does the whole... It's alright, it's not spices, so I don't mind. Look,
It will be a potato.
Okay, bye.
you're growing your own lunch. You are an interesting man, my friend.
It saves money.
You know what? I can respect that.
Will be a potato.
I will cut away from there for now, as you enjoy your drink in a bar, with now a couple of patrons just kind of staring like, what the fuck?
A single potato growing in your satchel is raise.
It's so good. I love it. Now, we cut
Danger.
towards the beach. Walking down, we find a interesting avian friend. Kate, would you like to describe your character as they walk down the beach shores?
Alright, so my character is a pretty stocky, weighty Aarakocran.
Which, for those who don't know in D&D, bird people.
Bird people. She's got blues, greens, reds, a whole assortment of colour on her feathers.
What bird species is she taken after?
The species I've taken after is a rainbow lorikeet.
Also, apologies. Male or female?
Female.
Okay.
And she's got typical pirate garbs, just cotton clothes in just pastel hues. She's got a captain's hat on with a black and white dappled feather coming out of the top.
I'm sorry, all I pictured was a magpie.
Yeah, same. Honestly, same.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
And she's just walking across the beach with a giant stack of papers that she's torn off the local job board.
No, it kind of just be like, nah.
She's kind of just like, nah, those ones are in slavery. Those ones are murderers. Those ones, we don't touch those with a 10-foot pole. And just
liberals.
kind of
Oh my god.
so she's just kind of going through the job board, seeing what.
Okay.
Seems like pretty slim
good.
pickings
That's-
for an ethical person.
Especially on a public job board.
Look,
Like pet sitting or...
are you more familiar with Anchorfall or a newer visitor?
I've been a couple of times,
Okay.
but
So you are aware that Anchorfall, like, even though it is a more safer town and like there's a lot of respected things, it's got guards and such, it is still a not pirate run, but pirate integrated town where there are areas where things are just looked the other way, where criminals are allowed to do things. Well, like there are slave auctions and black market dealings open in the streets that do not get shut down as long as they are held within certain areas of the city.
yeah.
And on Sundays.
No, Sundays, break day, you know. Dragon Jesus must be respected.
We all respect Dragon Jesus.
But yeah, okay, so, like, are you looking for particular jobs, or are you just trying to get rid of the bad tasting ones?
Kind of trying to filter through the jobs and just see ones that are not assholes behind them. Not anyone who's into slavery or horrible stuff on board their decks.
I really feel like making you roll a D100, but having to get 80 or above. No, for now, you're just kind of going through. Do me a perception check, but disadvantage because you are distracted with your papers.
Alright, so that is a 15.
You notice up ahead of you a little bit, there seems to be a young lad with a fishing pole on his shoulder, but he's like using the bottom of it to poke at what looks like a body that has washed on shore. As he's just...
I'm just gonna crumple up my current paper and just chuck it at his head.
What? What?
Bugger
What?
off!
You bugger off! I found him! He's my salvage!
Is he salvage or is he actually alive?
Do you make sound? You didn't hear it, so he's mine.
Get.
Fine.
Are you still ashy?
And like he takes like 2 steps,
Maybe.
and then you see him like run back and do quickly and like poke.
Crumple
Then
up
look at you.
another piece of paper and just chuck it at his head.
All right, I'm going.
Dracaris is just like face down and very like weakly, like kind of like hung over, just like arms.
Hungover.
Or in a barrel. Or concussed. As if you were hungover.
You see like Archie pick up the paper that you threw at him, and he's just like, starts walking down a bit. But he doesn't walk too far away. You now see this dwarven man face down in the sand, and there's just this light kind of like twitching movement and a little moan.
Hello there. Are you okay?
Yeah, kind of regaining consciousness after the poking.
You've got seawater and sand in your mouth at the moment.
Yeah, probably a lot of coughing up, some seawater, and I think
he seems to have, you know what, for the fun of it, he seems to have washed up on, like, you can see the barrel that clearly he had travelled through partly, but it is now cracked and broken. And there was the hatch of the top of the ship that he was peering through before is what he is still laying over.
I think now having kind of regained consciousness, I'm like kind of just crawling off this thing to try and get onto the hot sand. I need some heat.
Yeah, like the moment you're touching the sand, it is warm, like almost burning, but not quite.
Almost like I just flop off.
Yeah.
I just kind of am like...
It was like almost icy waters that, like of the night. You were unconscious for when it became warmer water.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you're touching the sand, there's a complete shift of temperature.
Yeah. So just kind of looking around a bit more clear-headed.
I just kind of walk up to you and I'm kind of just staring at you from above.
Your village was very isolated and mainly dwarves, wasn't it?
It was predominantly dwarves. I think there was extremely occasional trade, and then there was obviously the 2 weeks of me leaving town to go to the port. So
In just 2 weeks. Okay, I want you to roll me
I probably
a
haven't seen a lorikeet kind of Aracocra.
Well, actually, that was what I was going to say. Roll me a d20, and if you get above a 14, you've seen Aracocra before.
14 exactly.
Excellent.
I've seen like eagles and hawks.
Yeah, you've seen the more traditional standard ones of the mainland, and you've heard a couple of stories, but even the stories you've heard, like, they are all described of the more traditional breed. This giant, thick bird with colours peering right over you. Bit of a shock to first see.
Sure.
You're right, buddy boy?
Yeah. No, I'm actually... Yeah, no, I'm great. I guess I kind of like stand up and barely dust myself off because I'm used to being pretty dirty and ashy. Just a bit dazed.
Ship hit the rocks, or what happened?
Oh, what happened? Well, that's a good question. I don't know if it's normal. There was a storm and there was a ship that ate our ship. Is that a thing that ships do?
I'm sorry. A ship ate your ship?
History roll for me.
Had like a mouth?
Like a mouth.
That's like a thing ships do? I don't know.
I love that you have no experience with them, so you don't even know.
17.
You've heard the stories of Blackwake. You've heard the stories of the ship. You heard stories of 2 other ships of similarity as well.
Mm.
But that is the iconic one with the mouth. However, you also know the hush-hushness of Blackwake.
Well, I guess it's dawning on you. I'm kind of just like, where's my bag? Just like picking up my stuff. And I think I also kind of tap my pockets and realize I don't have my candle on me. So I'm freaking out. I'm just looking around for it.
I will say at this moment you cannot see it anywhere. At this moment.
Does there appear to be anyone else washed up on this beach?
At the moment, no.
You come with a crew or anything like that?
Just me and Monty, I guess. But we can kind of. I'm sorry. Can you help me? I'm just gathering my things, but can you help me find my granddad's candle? It should be around here somewhere. It's like yay big. It's got some runes in it.
As he's saying the whole it's got runes in it, you just feel and the piece of paper hit your head and fall to the ground as Archie's in the back just baseball swinging the paper you threw at him and just
Bugger off, kid!
Kid's annoying.
He was gonna steal your shit.
So I guess check
He,
my gold.
there's a lot of scavengers around this part. Maybe be quick on finding that candle.
Yeah. Can
If you can.
I look for it?
you can definitely do an investigation check.
Probably not. No, I have a character sheet right here. That is only going to be a 8.
You do not see it around. You are aware that with how the waters are here, like the 3 areas a lot of things wash up on is this beach, the eastern beach near the lighthouse, and the docks area where a lot of the cartographers kind of do a bit of trinket fishing for fun with salvage. So if, like, you know, those are the 3 best places to search for anything that may have washed up.
Where'd your ship, like, where were you coming from?
That is a loaded question for the setting of this area. That is a very loaded question, knowing the most. And then again, you also know the circumstances of why people wash up, so yeah, fair enough.
I don't really fully know kind of like, you know, names and coordinates and stuff. I'm not much of a seafarer. I just kind of was stowing away on a ship from the port city on whatever the mainland would be called.
Alfara would be where you come from. The question of Alfara.
I came from my home of Redfield, but then I kind of travelled to the coast and just got on a ship. I'm trying to find an island with it's got a lighthouse with a flame that doesn't go out. I think it's on Anchorfall. Do you know if I could get a boat to get there?
Right, so you're on Anchorfall. You know there's a lighthouse. You don't know of the flame connection of the lighthouse, but you know 2 of the 3 details match.
Well, you lucked out somehow in your obvious unfortunateness. This is Anchorfall.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, that's pretty helpful. I was unconscious. I don't know how long I was floating, but the ship, that 8-hour ship, happened in a storm, and I couldn't see any land, so I think it was really far away.
Hold on, go back.
Sure.
The ship that ate your ship.
Yeah. Had big teeth, and they had guys who like came and killed everyone, and then they took stuff. I think, I don't know. I was hiding with Monty.
That does definitely lean more towards the Black Wake.
Okay.
Do you know them? Are they friends of yours? They're not really that nice.
You have not encountered them personally, but you know of them for sure.
Maybe don't tell people that your ship got ate by another ship. That's not common, and that's
Not common. Okay.
that's not good.
Uncommon.
We do not want that here.
Do you know who it was?
There's a couple of people that could fit the bill. The one that I think it is, you don't want to encounter again. So don't bring that up around here at all.
All right. Well, thank you for telling the kid away, because yeah, the poking did actually kind of hurt.
Nice.
Got a few bruises.
At this point, he's moved like I guess 80 feet down the beach a bit, and he's just on a rock fishing.
He's scrappy, but he's nice.
I'm sure. I'm sure he's just lashing out in anger.
All for deception.
My name's Dracaris. What's yours?
Zanda.
Xander.
Yeah.
I appreciate your help. I'm obviously a little bit new to town. Do you live here or?
I absolutely don't live here.
Okay.
But I just got in. From the looks of it, you just got in yourself.
Yeah.
Do you want a drink?
Yeah. No, I think a bit of a whiskey would help. I also would. If I don't think the candles around here. Do you know if there's a lost and found?
Absolutely no lost and found. Look, I know there's a couple of beaches that it could wash up in. You're probably going to find it at the farmer's market when they dig up everything from the last salvage.
Oh, I mean, it's just a personal belonging. It's just sentimental, but it's pretty...
Just a question: do you have like your name engraved on like the dish of it or anything like that? Or
No,
there's no ownership
dish.
indicator.
It was just a like red candle with draconic runes on it, and it's a what's it called? It's the flame doesn't go out underwater.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
We can pop round to the other side of the harbour if you want to look over there. That's where most things wash up.
Yeah, no, of course. If you wouldn't mind checking there, and then I'll buy around.
All right. Well, come on, this way.
Terrific.
So you start heading from your direction, kind of like east towards the smaller dock area. We will come back to you. as we find at the same dock areas, there is a group of, you've got normal fishermen along one, so think of like a little pier thing where you've got the wooden boards coming out to sea, and then they break off to a couple of vacant ones for people to fish at, and then it breaks off for small dinghies. There's further docks down with larger ships and such. This is more like foot traffic area for it. And as it gets to the furthest reach of it, there's two robed figures with more mechanical fishing rods and buckets. There is a small Lakothai. Alright, so we took a small technical break and we're back in. Yes, so finding themselves along these small kind of jetty docks, there are two, I'd say one's human, one's elf in some more academic robes that are fishing with these mechanical fishing rods with buckets at the end. A small young Lakothai searching around the shallow areas of the water. And I would say it is your choice whether you're fishing or ready to jump in, but there is also a fourth person at the end of the jetty. Galvin, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, sure. Ike is, with a lot of them, probably just rolling up. He stands around 5'8", a little shy of it if you shaved him, but he has curly coral pink hair, kind of curly, and baby blue skin, but draped over that is what looks to be just simple traveler's clothes with what looks to be quite a nice looking cloak, deep sea, kind of like seaweed green, kind of deeper shade of seaweed green.
Mm-hmm.
He is pulling off his kind of like scholarly robes going, so have you guys caught anything yet?
The elven man is just sitting there kind of like, we've been pulling up scrap, but really it's mainly driftwood and things. I know that there's probably going to be some things a bit out there. Do you mind doing a bit of a dive for us? Not too far, obviously.
I'm on break, so might as well.
We appreciate it, Ike. Look, there was a weird glint a bit further in, but I can't cast that far out. It's probably just some coinage or something, but take a look for us.
Yeah, of course. I chuck him kind of like my robes, just like hold on to him. And I just straight up dives in.
Yep.
His cloak kind of like ripples through the water as I kind of like swim down towards the glint that he points out. Is the glint quite obvious?
Okay, so like as you dive in, it's a bit different for like if they like from what they could see from the surface, there was like a glint that speckled through every now and then. For you who has no trouble seeing underwater, it stands out. There's actually like an eminent glow from what looks like it's kind of wedged in some coral. But it's easy to approach if you're wanting to go straight at it.
Yeah, I go straight for it.
I'm not even going to make you an investigation check because it stands out. What you find is, and it is intriguing to you, there is a candle wedged in the coral with runes over it that is burning underwater.
Love that for me. I pick it up and I put it. I kind of like touch the flame.
It still works like a normal candle, correct? Yep. Yeah. So it's got like the heat like
Still
a normal
got
flame
heat.
does, but yeah.
Okay.
Like if you actually touch it, like it's got the quick burn, but like no. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it into my bag of holding, and I'm gonna go ahead and fish out a silver coin,
Nice.
and I'm gonna go swim back and go. Have I ever told you guys you have really good eyes? Here's the coin that you saw.
I tell you what, do a deception check, but do it with advantage because the best part was the Lakothai is actively looking in a different spot, so they wouldn't have seen you do it.
So what is a Lakothai?
Okay, so Lakothai are fish people essentially.
Okay.
Like some of them have a bit of variations, but it's really as if you took like a guppy or something like that fish, and then had like their fins stretch out a bit more into like hands
Are
and
those
webbed
like
feet.
this like really short catfish looking guys?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
the ones that imagine things.
They're, they're
Yeah.
amazing. They're amazing.
So I have a 0 to deception, but a natural 20.
There was a sound from
So
this,
there's a-
I think.
Did that camera miss your 20?
Yeah, probably. Ah, well. What can
It's
we do?
okay. I accept the roll. I'll accept the roll. So you just say it's saved with that 20. Is that true? Or did you just fool me? Okay.
I had advantage. All I could say.
No, I will allow it to roll through. This time I'm going to be watching it from now on. Yes, okay, so, like, look, and I'll roll just to see if they can nat 20 an insight, but...
Actually,
Nat 1. It is the most convincing thing, like, if anything, because you also complimented their eyesight, they're kind of just like, they're more chuffed about themselves than the coin, and they're just like, I mean, it's just typical. Like, is there any interesting identifiers on the coin? It's like it's one of your coins, so I'm guessing it's one from the lands.
Yeah, I was just like,
Yeah.
I mean,
No, look, keep it. It's yours, kid. That's fine. You see the human just like, but if we can spell this.
cool. Half day's pay.
Yeah.
Put it into an actual pouch on my belt.
The little crow's eye just kind of comes up and just goes, I found something to do! And it's just driftwood with like logos on it. That's it.
Hey.
Just, yep. Keep looking there, buddy. It's okay. Man, we really gotta stick with the interns all the time, aren't we? Look, they're free labor. Yeah, alright. And they kind of cast the things. Was there anything else interesting that you could see down there, Aiko? Do you want to take another look, or...?
Not really. I mean, I can do another pass, or I can go spend a silver and come back with some drinks.
I like how he's thinking. You do that one. Do that one.
All right. Well, I'll see you lads in maybe a year.
And then you hear from the loco there, bye. But from there you can start walking away from the docks, and I guess as you're like stepping off to the main street area, is when you see these two walking up towards the docking area.
As I'm walking away from the two, I'm gonna pull out the candle to inspect it and see kind of like
Okay,
the
yeah,
magical
like
properties.
because you know your candle and you're actively searching for it.
Cool.
You can see this ahead of you.
Yeah.
I guess kind of just like talking to Zanda, just like, so like you can like fly and stuff, like with your wings.
Of course I can fly. Man.
That's awesome.
Have you never encountered Aracocrans before?
Not really. I'm mostly from a dwarven village, and none of us really have wings. Oh, hey, that guy's got my. Hey, we found it.
What's that your candle?
Hey. Yeah, that was easy.
Oh, nice.
Hi. So actually, you found my candle. I appreciate that.
These two strangers have just walked up to you.
Have I seen Zanda before?
Zanda. Okay.
Zanda, sorry.
How many times have you been through the town? And how?
4 or 5.
And how recently was your original, trip to Anchorfall?
I think the first time I went to Ankfall was probably when I was like a kid.
Okay, so how many times have you been in the past 3 years?
In the past 3 years, probably about 2 or 3.
Do you have any relations or business ever, including past jobs, with the cartographers?
Yes.
You would have seen them. Interactions, that's up to you.
Yeah.
But you would have seen them come through, especially for admin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just.
And
looking
you'd
at it.
recognize him from the desk.
Yeah, pretty distinct. I kind of like look down, look at the dwarf, look at Zanda, and go. I was on the way to just drop this off with lost property.
Oh, actually, that's where we were heading as well. But if you want to go through the formal process, we can come with you.
Hang on.
Or
I need deception check and insight specifically from you because you
Now-
know there's a lost property.
Galvin rolled a nat 20 last roll.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I will explain this. You do have advantage for your next roll.
Right.
We have implemented the rule of nat ones mean the next roll for the person who got it. This includes NPCs. Is at disadvantage, but nat 20s means your next roll comes at advantage.
So perception or insights?
It would be insight because you know the factor that there is no. It's more recalling that he's bullshitting because you already know the circumstances.
16.
14.
Okay, like you don't think there's any malice behind it, but you know he's flipping.
I just start laughing.
Yeah, alright,
Lost
fine.
and found.
Yeah, alright, calm down. Calm down.
Dracaris has no idea to even question it. That's why I'm not getting the insight.
Even
there.
after Zanda told me there is no, Boston's probably be like, I guess,
Maybe it's a different way he is.
yeah, maybe it's called something else. But, so like, yeah, whatever works best. You want us to come with you and go through the formal process, or I mean, I could just give you 5 gold for the finder's fee now. Like, what do you prefer?
I mean,
Gold?
that's a good deal.
Oh, sorry. 10. Is that all right?
10 gold for the candle. That sounds good.
You know that even if the cartographers did sell it, they're not selling it for 10 gold.
Yeah. Look, 5 gold. Discounted price for you, my man. And I want to figure out the magical properties behind it. That's all.
Yeah. No. Actually, what about 5 gold and I'll buy you a drink? We're gonna go drink.
Oh, I don't drink.
I'm gonna give you non-alcohol.
We can get some food.
There's
Yeah, I'll buy some sliders or I don't know, some chips to share.
Don't worry. If you guys want to eat, I could just join you at your
Yeah.
table.
No. Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. All
So
right.
it's 5 gold and the chance to inspect the item more.
Yeah.
Great.
Alright.
Well,
So you are able to add 5 gold.
Yeah. Okay.
Knock off. I'm getting a deal.
A bargain.
Honestly, the best part is I'm pretty sure you're already spending less money though than last time.
Well, if you two both think you're getting a deal, then...
The worst part is I could totally believe that Dwarven Society upcharge their drinks to gold, not silver as well.
Again, I think it's more so the fact that as a communal sort of thing, it was mostly like, somebody's job was to make beer all day and then they get food from the farmers who grow every day.
Yeah,
Like,
so
it's
the case of
very
like
communal.
having gold and such for trade, it was just you guys had that to trade with other villages,
was
not for
external,
yourself.
not
Yeah,
internal.
okay. Yeah, no, that makes a lot more sense for you being a bit carefree with the
Fine.
money.
Do you give me just 5 solid gold pieces, or?
I guess, does the mainland use the same currency?
Okay, so mainland does technically use a different currency, however, a gold coin does transfer to gold coin 1 to 1.
Equivalent.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah.
of course. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking just
Oh.
like I'm looking at it, I'm going,
Yeah, you immediately can tell it is not from the island.
yeah, just like
I also have, obviously, I take 5 pieces of gold out of a pretty solid pouch. Like, it is a lot more than 10 gold in my pouch.
yeah.
And I'm doing that thing where it's just like, okay, I'm like really shuffling through so there's a lot of gold in it.
Just a quick question, is the gold coins that you guys have in town, like, do they just use the gold that gets traded from other towns, or do they have their own,
No,
like...
definitely,
Okay,
it's
cool.
whatever I trade with.
Yeah, so it would be, the symbols on the coin are more of like an, so, I'm trying to remember where you came from.
It's called the Stone Wake Valley, and the town is called Redfield, and it's pretty deep inland.
Okay. Let me ask you this. I'm not going to give you any further context because Dracaris also didn't really know the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Did you head for the west coast for your boat or the east coast?
Did you go port or starboard?
Of the mainland. I would have gone whatever I think I would have gone on based on Granddad's stories. Because
I'll say west then. I'm asking this just in case my plans of campaign to end up going a certain way.
thinking ahead.
Okay, so the symbols on the coins are more like religious church type figures, and they have
religions I've never seen.
no.
Crucifix.
There seems to be like these like 9 symbols that go around, like kind of like, as if it was like 2 different pantheons, but the centerpiece is of a golden sun.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. Cool. Thanks. Let's go get you some food, and I'll finish up with your
No
game.
worries. I'll tell you what I know about it. Granddad gave it to me about, I don't know, a few months ago. He's always had it since I've been alive. The candle can turn on, sorry, the light or the flame turns on and off, but that's like, based on your want or thought, I guess. And it doesn't go out with wind or water or anything else. It's just on the holder's whim.
Huh. I can't think about turning it off.
And like, do you have to be attuned to it or not?
Ooh, I don't think so, no.
Then I guess it would turn off when you have the intent to.
Flame of this candle isn't extinguished when immersed in water. I guess the wind does. Then it gives off light and heat like a normal candle.
But so I guess if it's just by the intent of who holds it, it turns off.
Interesting. So, like that heirloom.
Yeah, it's sentimental. My granddad passed away, so it was the last thing he gave me.
I will say that there is the resonation of you understanding like personally like kept items from your own culture.
Yeah.
And I mean you can insight if you want, but like he does seem to be coming off as like maybe a bit naive.
Yes.
But
a bit.
he seems to be truth telling.
Yeah.
Did your dad die on the ship or something? Did your granddad die on the ship or something?
No, he passed away in the field.
Okay.
Like of that.
Yeah, I was about to say, based on your guys' lifestyles more, that sounded more like in war or
So
in
he was a
fighting.
warrior?
Why are you carrying around a candle?
No, he was a
He was the flag bearer.
he was a kind of community leader. Basically, he organised kind of like whoever needed help in town to go get people to go help them.
So he was the army commander.
Like a general?
Hang on, I'll say that like as you're getting to this point in the conversation is when you're first walking through the saloon doors type of thing. So, by the way, would you guys just immediately go sit at the table or at the bar?
I would tend towards the table.
Tables?
Table.
Okay, so I would say like because you're just in the atmospheric, you can overhear new people coming in and such, but you can unless you're trying to tune in, you'll hear every third word type of thing. Unless you have focus, then you can be hearing what they're saying. Continue your conversations.
No, we were farmers. I come from a farming town, and Granddad a few months ago passed away when he was in the field. I think I actually don't know what he was doing. He wasn't farming. He was, I think, fixing something or helping someone, and then apparently he passed away.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
You repair fields. Huh. I'll pull up what looks to be like a pair of glasses with earpieces on it. I'm gonna put it on. This is kind of like a flavoring of my Helm of Comprehend languages.
Teleportation. I didn't know about this.
And I'm gonna cast Comprehend languages to try to read the script.
While you're exploring it, I kind of maybe just quickly kind of whisper. What is? I mostly know of dwarves, and I'm learning about the people of the world. What is this guy?
Right, now this is where I have to ask a question based on your own backstories. As we've worked together, like, there will have been some of your people that come up, but not often. Did you come up with other people, or was this, like, is it that rare with your people to come
Very rare.
very rare, okay.
Ike's father is one of the only traders who trades with air breathers.
Yeah.
And whenever, like,
Surface dwellers.
surface dwellers. And whenever he's been taught to, if someone asks about his lineage, just say sea elf.
Yeah, okay.
Just lean into
So,
an assumption.
what I'll say then is I want you to roll me a d20. 17 or higher, you've seen his father before. Not had interactions, just seen. Anything lower, you've never encountered any of his kind.
18.
Ooh.
So you have seen his father trading. He did stand out. You've not interacted. But, I mean, he stood out as a very different race, I think. You don't know what he is other than, looks like a blue elf.
Because I imagine also your father would be saying.
If anything, your natural habit would be like maybe it's like half elf, half the Dulcan or something. It would be where you naturally go.
Miscellaneous amphibious.
I think he may be a low cat that's really skinny. Or
The Kothai, by the way.
Lakothai. That's really skinny. Or he could be a Simic hybrid that's.
No. Simic hybrids are not common enough for you to know. Not in this area.
Or he's like one of those sea elves that come out from Mirror Hill.
Because they're in the booth next to me, and I have a passive perception of 60.
I'm not very good at whispering.
But I truly think he's like a really skinny.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll say it's like you're half paying attention until you hear the discussion on race, and that's when you start listening a bit more.
You could
Elf, I know that.
My ears perked up when you mentioned farming.
Oh, there we go then. Oh, of course it would. That makes sense. Okay, so yeah, from that point you've heard everything.
Hey, you could just ask me. I'm just.
Sorry, I'm rather new and I don't know the customs. I don't know if that's offensive or not. But sorry, I haven't really met a lot of.
I love that you
alright,
just did the
elves.
real world example of I've never heard that accent before. Where are they from? What are, and they're sitting next to you.
So was Zanda right in elf or water elf, sea elf, or the can?
You would also know of like Lakothai is what you said. You would know of Tritons. That one you would know.
Do you Lakothai, Trident?
Not
Okay.
Lakothai. Just clearing this up. Not Lakothai.
That one's probably offensive. Yeah.
I mean, not Lakothai. Sea elf.
Sea elf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
We basically are like elves, just with gills.
that's a drunken elf in the corner, just like shit. Not that what your race is saying that they are the same.
Gills are those things on your.
No. I kind of like pull down the shirt, like I have
down there.
V-shirt, and like you
the
see
dick
kind of
from
like
the boys.
yeah, basically just like
I heard that's the only reference to the dude.
nah, but like imagine like how when you look under a manta ray, they look like they have like a puppy face, and gills, and it looks like a chest.
So is that like white,
Wait.
rubbery white?
Wait.
Oh no, still baby blue, but with the gills on the
No,
face.
but now
Wait, so
I'm-
which one's your face?
There's no matter. It's just hello.
I'm sorry, but that just makes me think because the nipples being iced.
Not that low.
So
Just like on the pecs.
Yeah.
Under
yeah.
there.
That's like one of those things. That's what fish have. Those like things underwater.
Yeah. They have gills too.
Cool. We don't really. I've only just learned about fish.
Yeah,
so
like even like seafood is a rare thing for your town.
I actually would say there has definitely never been seafood.
I would say that maybe like the people that actively go out to trade from your town have like maybe brought some back to their families, never to trade among. So you've never encountered it.
Right.
Well, we're gonna fix that right away. Bucky, can we get 2 fish and chips?
Wait.
Really?
Yep.
It's not even the dinner rush.
Just turned off the oil vats.
Why do we want to fish without chips?
You'll love it.
Wait, do you eat the?
The barkeep will look to you, Drogar, and be like, "Can you just make sure no one steals from behind the counter for a second? I need to go do this. I don't even have the cooks in for another hour. This is bullshit." He kind of goes back to the kitchen area.
This is insane. Like eating a fish.
Oh,
like
so
you eat a
that's the
chicken.
first time you've ever seen a minotaur as well. That one I will say.
I'm just going to not
Yeah,
speak
you
up
know.
about that one. That one I kind of already have a bit of guesswork with. So you eat the fish.
Yeah, you eat the
Like
fish.
you'd eat like a chicken.
Yeah. And you eat the chips too.
How's a chicken?
The chips I know.
Oh, that's good.
I would.
We're
Uh,
halfway there.
Actually, it's like that one just less colourful.
Oh,
Wait, you eat birds?
I think
No.
you know the people eat.
I eat, and then I'm about to say I eat like beef, and then I look at the minotaur.
Like in the kitchen, you literally go peering through the window.
I'm a vegetarian. That seems the safest. I look around
You
for.
literally see him just.
Well, I look around for sentient plants, and I see.
You look over, it's just his carrots, like,
I'm.
Yeah, one of the drunks near the edge of the bar just kind of shouts at Drogar, "Hey, veggie boy, careful!"
I'm just gonna try anything that I'm offered. So yeah, let's give it a go.
Sure.
Fish and chips. Who knew?
Let's see if there's any.
when you say, I'll try anything that's offered, you see this giant Goliath head towards you and he hands you a shot of whiskey. He's got one in his hand as well.
Oh yeah, whiskey I know, and then I just down it straight away. Thanks.
I heard you're a farmer.
Well, I guess me personally, I did a little bit of everything around town, but I came from a farming village, so you had to know a little bit of everything in the town. You got a
What sort of farm?
I'll grow a little bit of everything. There was, some carrots, potatoes, whatnot. They had fields of like grain and barley, but I kind of wasn't really supposed to go near there. Just it's all flammable. I don't. You guys, how do I put this? Are any of you magically inclined?
No, I'm just studying this magical candle for no reason.
No.
And no, not magical.
I'm just gonna put my finger to my lips and just say, yeah, totally not magically inclined at all, and you hear it in your head.
That's a weird experience for you.
Yeah, no, I probably haven't had too much message. Cool. Well, you might get it. So the innate kind of magical experiences that I've had, predominantly fire, but there is the elements of, poison and acid and cold and lightning, and that kind of has been a bit of a natural thing for myself, and I've gotten a lot better at it, but it's not exactly, it's not that I should control it, but I can manage it and cope with it.
No, you should probably control that. Those all sound very destructive.
Yes, they can be. It's not about...
Is that how your ship went down?
No, remember the big ship bit it and ate it. The big ship. It went down in the storm because the big ship ate the other ship.
So it's not related
that's
to
how
your
ships work.
acid and fire and...
No.
Okay,
I said it very loud.
I was about to say, when you say that, it is at this moment that you hear from the bar area a glass drop and smash on the ground of where you were meant to be keeping an eye that no one was stealing from the bar. There's the drunk that was trying to fill a pint glass secretly, but then heard what you said and just dropped everything, which immediately then gets the Minotaur going, "Oi! What are you doing?" Him running out, but you've got all the rest of the room just staring at you.
Refrain from saying stuff like that.
I blew up the shit. There was no other shit, and I blew it up. But I'm good now, so I'm not going to blow up this tavern.
Why didn't you say that?
Well, just in case people
Oi,
were...
what?
Well, it was an accident that I blew up the shit, and it's like... It was like a pent-up thing. This is deception fully, but...
We'll
It
keep
was like
an eye
pent up,
on
and
it.
now it's released, so I'm not going to accidentally blow this one up.
Two of the gamblers kind of get up and leave the building. A few of the others are whispering to themselves.
You need to tell us, are you in danger now?
I don't know. Should I be Zanda?
If you blew up your ship,
That was a lie.
whether intentional or unintentional,
That was a lie just to give another explanation for why the ship I was on.
We can't just drop subjects.
Yeah, let's change subjects. What'd you find out about the candle?
Oh, it actually says... What does it say in Draconic?
It's in Draconic. Probably... well, actually, I do have something. It would probably say just a lot of like fire-related affirmations, like be a campfire, not a wildfire, burn bright, don't burn out, be the flame in the darkness. It's a lot of positive affirmations.
It's like an emotional support candle.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Like I said, the magic was kind of unstable, and Granddad taught me how to not control
I'll
it.
give this back to you before you...
Yeah. No, thank you. I appreciate that.
Seems like as long as he has his candle, he's not going to blow things up.
Noticeably relaxed as I hold the candle again.
I didn't know your shoulders were that tense.
Okay.
Drogar, I've got to ask, how are you taking in this new bunch around you?
this is an interesting source. I was going to mention I'm also a farmer before
Yeah.
that.
Sorry. The whole ship stuff kind of derailed it.
Got off track. Yes, the singular ship that was all alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys talk about brain and stuff.
Yeah, your food is brought out after this with a now grumpy Minotaur because of the mess he has to clean up. I want 10 silver.
Okay. And I give him 10 gold.
What?
That's actually for like 4 ales as well.
And
On
some, and some rooms to board.
There's no rooms here. Is there?
You immediately looks, that you've been here enough. I let you stay once. We don't have rooms for it. The inn has rooms for it.
Oh, I'll try.
And even then, it was essentially a storeroom. You think you think he's gonna fit in the storeroom?
Maybe.
I barely get in the storeroom.
How tall is?
He is about the same height as Drogar, but he's got the lion horns. So like, where the door frame is, there is two
Every
glass
door
straps.
frame has
Yeah.
2 trap
I will say it is refreshing to talk to someone without turning my head down.
Honestly, I understand.
Drinking on it.
Oh, the mornings are the worst.
So I'm 5'2", you're 5'8".
This grabs me
Alright,
shuffles to the
okay,
side.
okay.
Yeah.
7'2".
No.
Yeah.
Not my thing. Look, I'll be back with these drinks in a moment. Anything in particular?
Especially when I'm reaching 50.
Another whiskey?
I'll go for another whiskey.
Yeah, let's do another
And 2
whiskey.
more ales.
Easily done. I'm pretty sure you've paid whatever you want for the night, so I'll keep them coming. And they'll kind of like lean to you in for a second. Also, I've had a bit of a thought.
Yeah.
I may not remember what was said with your boy. I do remember which guard he was speaking with. He recently went north. I think he was meant to be checking out something going on. Might have been trouble with everything you said with your boy. For all I know, he could be the trouble. But that guard hasn't come back for 2 days. And all I know was he was heading out the northern gates. So there might be someone out there or some clues for you to find. I also could be completely wrong.
What is the guard's name?
His name's Baroth, but everyone kind of just calls him Bludger because he's not the brightest and he's more there for the muscle.
Is this quite hush hush or? Is
It's not that he's hiding it from everyone, it's more he's respecting that it's personal business to him.
Yeah.
So he's just not announcing it, but you guys can hear because you are close enough.
Is Bludger familiar?
You know of Bludger.
Okay.
Have you come to this town with any of the ship crews of your past?
Once or twice.
Yes, Bludger is looking up. Bludger, while he is known for being a bit shady and taking underhanded bribes, he is also one of the ones that gets called out as soon as there's rowdy trouble.
So you just know he went towards the northern gate, you don't know where his destination was.
Oh, I'm not. Look, I try to kind of keep out of the gate's business, but I do know that there was apparently some strangers lurking about, and everyone was worried for the festival in a month or two's time for the guests. Bludger signed up to check it out because he is desperate for that promotion. And he went out there, but I don't know if he was going out to find someone, going to the site. Honestly, it's murmurs around here more than anything. I know he talked with someone else. I cannot recall who that was, but I do remember Bludger.
Thank you.
No, and he's like looking at the gold coins he's got. No, thank you. Look, I'm just gonna. And he puts like the whiskey bottle actually down, the already opened one. Have that.
There's only like 2 shots left in that.
I got really angry in the kitchen.
Alright, fair enough.
So you said, are you a farmer yourself, or?
Yes, well, I was, yeah. Produce, chickens, pigs. I dabbled in sheep. It was mainly produce.
Was that in like a big kind of town like Time Mine?
I owned my own land. I was secluded an hour's journey from the nearest town.
So if you guys got nice farm setups, why the hell are you in this shit place?
Hey.
I did say I was a farmer. The farm's no longer there. It was burned down. So, no,
Did you
it's,
burn yours down too?
Actually, I have, but not like completely. And it was prepared. It was an accident when I was younger, before Granddad kind of taught me how to, breathe through the flame.
Before the emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
where your emotional journey comes from.
No, and then everything was alright. But then, this dwarf Bruja kind of showed up and kind of got people a bit paranoid. And then there were some fires that I didn't do, and it kind of got blamed on me. So they asked me to leave, and I did, because Granddad was gone and I was kind of being blamed, even though I was in control. And I mean, I understand why they did, because
people don't turn on each other like that.
yeah, I mean, they didn't used to, but then after Bruja kind of got in and kind of took over after Granddad left or passed away, sorry, they kind of got a little bit more fearful. And when those things were happening, it makes sense that they blamed me, but it hurt, so I left. And the only kind of thing I knew to do was to follow Granddad's stories and find the lighthouse I was telling you about.
Now that is one thing I will say. Because you come from another island, correct? Or you come from the north end of this island?
I come from north on the main island.
North on the main island, okay. So, being from the main island, you also know of, I mean, even you would know at this point, of the lighthouse on the eastern shores.
Yes.
But it's not lit, is it?
It's lit, but it doesn't have the same type of flame he's discussing.
Right.
However, none of you have gone to it in person. It could be a lot more subtle and such as well. Not everything he's saying, but most, especially because he was pointed to Anchorfall, that sounds like the most reasonable pinpoint.
Yeah. But I'm sorry to hear about your farm. You said it burned down.
Yes.
Completely?
Yes. If you go there, you'll find nothing but rubble and ash. It's quite saddened.
Was that on this island or?
Yes. Just a few weeks north of you. About 4 or 5 weeks.
How big is this island?
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. It's not that here's the thing. If you just walked north to south, it wouldn't take that long. It's because of all the routes you have to take for safe travel. Because everything of the center of Anchorfall is forests and things that have very interesting wildlife and other denizens.
Right.
The safest periods are pretty much skimming
Right,
the
yeah.
outsides
Gotcha.
or using ships and such. And if you're coming from the direct opposite, and you're also looking for, especially because yours probably took longer, also looking for clues of your son at the same
I
time.
didn't come straight here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Went
tracks.
all around.
But yeah, even trying to beeline it, it still probably would have been over a week.
Right.
Probably, I would say if you beeline directly here, maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But if you're not rushing for it,
Yeah.
that's actually a bit a closer time frame. Yeah.
As well. Okay.
Yeah.
He's been on the road for 2 months. It's just,
Yes. Yeah, so you probably actually did try to venture into some of the dangerous territories as well.
Yeah.
So, are you back up top where the lighthouse is?
Also, keep in mind, pretty much
Not
everything is
directly
foot
north.
travel, not caravans.
Tracks.
North centre. It's with close to the woodland area.
But do you know where it is? Because,
never
I've
to
been
the
here a
lighthouse.
couple of
I
times.
know where the
But
lighthouse is. I've seen it from a distance, but I've never been there.
Yeah, I would say, during part of your journey, you probably, were at, a Northern Cape cliff overhang that you could see its overhang over, but then you went more, inland and then kind of came back around at the south.
Well,
Ak, do you know where the lighthouse is?
Oh, yeah, kind of.
I will say that your routes, are more sea route, but
Yeah.
you definitely know, its positioning.
Yeah.
it's safer to just swim around the island than
Oh,
it is
yeah.
to go through it.
Yeah, kind of. I don't get the chance to go up, so.
I mean, I don't know what you guys are all kind of doing, but if you could escort me there, I could pay you for your time.
How much are you thinking of paying us?
I don't know, what's the going rate? I have no idea what the going rate would be.
I'm waiting to see if they say something or if you offer.
I don't know. What would be the going rate?
I will give you a counter offer. If I help you at the lighthouse, will you in turn help me with my quest?
Yeah. What do you?
Job for job.
Yeah. What are you trying to do?
I am trying to find my son. He's gone missing. He's ventured off by himself.
Oh.
I'll say like having like that personal like family thing. You understand in the reverse of if something was with your grandfather, you would have like tried to search. So there is that whole kind of spark of, I guess, compassion or empathy for it.
I'm trying to find him before he gets hurt.
I mean, I'll counter offer you counter offer. I'll help you find that, and if
This is the weirdest dealing you've seen.
I'll help you find your boy, and if we come past the lighthouse, mine it doesn't seem as urgent as yours, so we can kind of focus on finding your son first. And if we go past the lighthouse, we go past the lighthouse. Where do you?
Well, are you familiar with a guard named Barroth?
No, I washed up 30 minutes ago.
No, but yeah, Bludger is Bludger's Bludger.
Oh yeah, he does go by that name.
Well, he doesn't choose it.
Why are you trying to find Bludger?
Apparently he's seen my boy.
Has his boy come through to the Cartographers Guild at all? Would I recognize any sort of resemblance?
He hasn't described him to you, and his boy looks closer to human, so that's what makes it hard.
Yeah.
What I will say is, technically, you have seen his boy. You don't know that yet because you've got no description. Cool.
May as well. Yep, I opened the locket and I...
Okay, so yeah, showing that you have not had interactions with him. However, you do know 2 weeks ago he came through. He met with someone that was trading items to the cartographers, but not with the cartographers themselves. He just had that meeting in kind of like the whole area.
Yeah.
So you did see him. You didn't really pay attention to it, but yeah. But you can confirm he'd been through.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Zanda, unfortunately, you have not seen him.
I mean,
Can I offer to pay you guys to help me help Drogar find his son?
why are you paying on his behalf?
I can pay you if it is needed. And to compensate you.
It's just
There's one nosy, halfling that's kind of about 2 tables over that just looks. If you're paying people, can I have drinks?
No.
Can you help me find Drogar's son?
That sounds like a lot of work. I'd rather just the drink.
Okay. Thank you. Drink.
Well, yeah, immediately all the other guys. Hey, I mean, this guy's shouting drinks.
Hey, no.
I will say the Minotaur's kind of around just being like, don't worry, you paid enough, I'll get them off your backs. Everyone gets one! And like just with the growl, immediately they're all like back in their seats. Yes.
Everyone's like a seagull here?
That's actually very accurate for the drunks.
They will take anything you offer. Anything.
No offense.
Just one of them, I don't want any work, I wouldn't take that.
Anyway, we should probably go.
Yeah. I do advise to keep this mission on the down low, because there is a certain organisation that I don't want catching wind of this. And again, I don't know if she came up with a name for the organisation.
Hey, maybe you don't know their actual name, you just know that they have one.
They're just called the Syndicate.
Oh wait, no, you would know. You would know.
I
Yeah.
was in the organisation.
Yeah, I just
for
remembered
years.
that. Don't worry, I remembered the backstory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
How about it's more a case of you're still not sure you can trust
We're
again,
strangers,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
Until you come up with the name.
Yeah.
Alright. How about this?
Yeah.
5 gold from the get-go, and a quarter of any treasure we happen to find on our journey.
Wait, do you mean quarter because it's 4 of you, or are you meaning more of just even split?
Because there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
Even split.
Even split.
No, give more because I was just like, so if you bring on anyone else, they're so just cut out.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
if you gain any more party members, just redistribute.
Yeah?
Well, no, yeah, we can absolutely figure it out. But yeah, whatever you two want to help.
Okay, so
That'd be
you've
terrific.
basically been offered some gold and a share of the loot. to you, I guess, one thing that stands out more there is being able to go to areas that you haven't had the transport to with protection, while being able to actually get your hands on unique items that the guild would usually want to claim.
Yeah.
So,
but though, before we head out, are you guys... You got any combat experience whatsoever, or are we just guarding you?
I find it really funny that you're asking him that with the giant spear on his back, the muscles, and the skull.
I kind of like,
Well-
point at the big guy, just like,
No,
I don't.
I mean...
I've never seen a fight
But-
before in my life.
He's just hoeing the ground with this spear.
This is how I catch the rabbits!
Great axe, sorry.
It's just
plowing
mere-
with the
it's just
great
mere
axe.
length.
Look, farmers are buff,
It's the
okay?
blade
And
of
I
the
don't
great
know
axe
where you got the
with
blade.
the handle of a halberd.
Oh, yeah. Like a bardiche, almost.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Granddad used to say that I was a lover, not a fighter.
Can you protect yourself?
Yeah, I got some magic that is depends on how I use it. It's good.
at a farm.
He can burn down a farm, but he cannot do shit to a spider.
There is a difference between burning down a farm and burning down an enemy without taking out your allies at the same time.
I mean, I can self-defend if that's what you're asking.
That's good.
Great.
I'll take the
look
job.
you up and down. What about you?
Nerd.
Small.
You're like, I can draw the battles.
I take off my spectacles. Well.
No, that's when you get serious in the battle and you do the anime thing where it does the shine of the glasses.
I mean, I don't know. I could just... The Cartographers Guild can kind of pull some favors, I guess. Maybe.
So your power is influence.
Sure.
I mean, the least amount.
I will say with your
fighting-
work, you know that that's technically not something to just scoff at. Like, yeah.
I mean, the least amount of fighting we could do. Is this a kind of town where we're expecting, like... I
Look,
just
this place is pretty rough and tumble, but as soon
Right.
as you get out into the wilderness, go up and... You guys want to go to the lighthouse, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's not just...
It's not a straight
Right.
track. So we could run into things there. We could just get lucky.
Also, give it 2 more days here and you'll see someone get stabbed.
Okay.
Someone that's still trying to over here a little bit, just seeing if they can pocket some extra gold somehow, or Bears just goes, 2 days.
2 hours.
Honestly,
It's
yeah.
sometimes a roll of the dice.
Well, yeah, no, okay. So I guess kind of hope for no fighting and be prepared for some fighting.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you can take care of yourself, we got a deal.
Great.
Okay. Well, while you guys sort out what you need for provisions, I'm just gonna head back to HQ and just
Clock out.
Great. Should we meet them at
probably
what's that? The Blodger? Bludger? What was his name?
Yes.
Bludger. Yeah.
Did you actually say where you know where to find him?
I mean, depends. Is he day drinking or is he actually on duty?
Is he even in the
Yeah, you have
town?
not heard the reports of him being missing yet.
Whenever we can find him.
Well,
Currently, you're the only one with the information on him actually being, out.
Yes.
I mean,
But yeah, last I heard he was headed towards the north gate, but
that's usually his post.
that was some time ago.
Is Northgate the same way as the
Exit.
lighthouse is?
Okay, so there's 3 gate areas for Harbour City. There is a west, north, east type, but the northern gate is the main gate. Even if you're heading east towards the lighthouse, you would probably take the northern gate, because east follows more the underside cliff areas, while the north goes to the upper, the island starts to raise as it goes up, and that's your main routes and things.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If you went east, you'd be essentially skirting cliff sides, water, probably needing swimming or boat type of thing, right?
If we go get whatever we need to get from, if there's a market or a store or something, we can meet you at
Is
north.
there anything you need?
I don't know. What are we needing, or what are you expecting?
Do you have food for the journey?
I've got a little bit, but
I would say you probably did scrounge away some of like the supplies you've been scavenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I'm a good hunter.
great. Okay. Well,
Alright, so the confirmed plan is essentially you're going to clock out. You guys are meeting him at the Northern Gate type of thing.
Okay.
While I'm clocking out, I'm actually just gonna put him at 2.
And clock out.
I'll also just double check if there is, like when I get to HU, I'll just double check if there are any recent reports.
Yeah.
about,
Okay.
like-
So we'll quickly go to that. Yeah, as you walk in, Haros, who is an older elf, he used to be known for being a bard of the area, but he is now an high academic. He's not seated behind the administration counter per se, but he is leaning on his desk as he sees you in. Young Ike, how's the scavenging been today? Anything pulled off those shores?
Nope.
Useless as always. Not you, the seas.
Yeah. Sure. Haros, do you know of anything happening up at the Northern Lighthouse or up that way?
One of East. I haven't heard any reports of the I mean, admittedly, we haven't had any scouts over that way in a while, but I haven't heard of any incidents, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Just double checking because, I mean, someone mentioned that Bludger hasn't come back.
Oh, yes, we did have the tower actually inquiring about that. No, they were asking originally if we would help investigate if there was anything wildlife related or such, because he hadn't returned after I think it was an investigation. I'm not entirely sure, but we didn't really have the staff to spare. I let them have Nikita. She went with them for an investigation, but
Has she been back? How long ago was that?
she left 3 days ago. However, I do know that she also wanted to check out the inner ruins within the Forest Grove. So it wouldn't be out of place for her to have been distracted on her way home.
Okay. That's just,
If I don't hear from her by, I would say, maybe 3 more days, I might send out a search party, but she's a bit of an aloof one, as you know.
yeah, she doesn't ever invite me, and I specifically tell her to invite me, but...
I hope you understand. She mainly does that because you ask.
How? What? Okay.
She'll want your attention if you ignore her. She always wants to know why people aren't bringing her on jobs. If you're wanting a job with her, you're probably too boring for her.
Well, do you have a job for me then?
I suppose you can find out what happened with Bludger and Nikita.
I mean, yeah, okay, well, that's...
I tell you what, you've been wanting a bit of expansion lately. If you
Yeah.
can give me an answer to either of the two or both, I can give you one of our temporary investigative amulets and let you go on a bit of a field trip.
Great.
Only with solid answers. I don't want to just, I didn't get anything. That doesn't reward anything. This is only if you find information.
Okay.
Look, you know how some of them are. They come back and say they found nothing, and that's still something.
Is that why I don't get jobs? You think I'm like that?
It's not that I think you're like that, it's that I've had too much experience with all of the fresh blood that I wait to see the competence. It's not against you, you've been doing well, but also if I allowed you to have higher assignments over some of your seniors, it would cause more drama than you're worth.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look,
Okay.
there's a
alright.
reason I like my position. I don't have to deal with their schoolyard antics.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well, thank you, I guess, Taros. I'll be back in like... How long does it travel again?
To the lighthouse, it would be The lighthouse itself is probably about 5 days away.
5 days.
Yeah.
I guess I'll see you in a 10-day. I guess.
That's ambitious. I tell you what, if we haven't heard from you in 14 days, I'll put you on the same list as Nikita for searching.
We don't actually search for people, though.
We let the guards do it and we support them. Because then we can find anything around the area.
How many missing people have the guards found recently?
So you know how we're always taking in interns and new hires? How do you think we have the lodging for them all the time?
Yeah, no, I understand that, but I'm not asking you how. I'm asking you more like philosophically. Is this you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm leaving.
Look, I'm just going to say, sometimes the reason I'm not answering you is because you don't want the answers.
Bye, Harris.
Bye. Chuckling to himself. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But yes, we can move to everyone at the northern gate. Is it an immediate head out, or are you wanting to do anything before you leave?
I can't think of anything we need.
Okay.
We're just waiting for this one to
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah, I arrive and the trivia just like, oh, you guys actually didn't need anything?
I have a snack box of chips that I'm just.
Just newspaper.
And you got I guess you know how you have those old school milk box things with 6 milk things. It's that, but with mead. You gave 10 gold. He was very happy with you.
Yeah, I guess I also. I loved the fish. So I asked for some skewers with some good fish on it, so I'm just kind of eating it like a...
Yeah, you 100% did look that
I'm
too.
slowly introducing you to calamari as well.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, reroll to see if calamari is also your thing.
Less interested. I think the fish, because it has a few different varieties of taste, whereas calamari is not big on the texture, but it tastes pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Fish,
You know
though.
that octopus actually have quite a high IQ. Or quite a lot of intelligence.
Is that what calamari... Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the little things with the 8 legs.
Ah, interesting.
Oh, wait,
Why do
things
you
with
think-
8 legs. You think he's talking about the spider? I'm like, you haven't encountered octopus.
True. Yeah,
Why do you think they're long and
I hate that that's still plays.
stringy, chewy?
I'll be honest, it's hard to, you know what a cow looks like, you know what a steak looks like. You don't really connect the two unless you connect the two.
What the hell's a cow?
Yeah, what is a cow?
So you remember the bartender?
Oh! Oh!
Kinda...
This is actually quite horrifying.
You eat minotaur?
No, so...
Maybe-
non-talking minotaur.
You killed the mute ones?
You killed the babies?
I really don't know what to... You're a farmer, you get it.
I'm really curious how you're reacting now.
You know.
Mild amusement.
I will say, maybe less so for with your cultural differences from thing. You two do understand how, and you do at least know of the shifting islands and such, and how circumstances are. You all know how different these islands are from the stories you've heard of mainlands and things, and you do know that a lot of people are very naive when they arrive on these islands.
Yeah, well, again, if I say something wrong, please let me know, because I'm new and I'm trying to learn.
Okay, don't eat people. Just don't eat us.
Cool, we have that rule too. Just don't eat people. We have that rule on the mainland as well.
You don't think mute people are
You
people?
have met Vulture Aracochrans, and that rule does not apply on vultures.
Alright, either way, let's I guess
Yes, I've met a few lizard folk who would disagree.
Very true.
So I guess as we walk, what are we kind of expecting? We're looking for this...
Okay, so I
star?
do want to quickly ask, with your direction, are you going to take a more eastern approach, or are you going to try and cut diagonally through? So either way, you'll have forest around you. The question is, are you taking a more past area that might take a bit longer, or are you going to try and cut through the deeper section of forest to get there faster?
Have either Ike or I made this trek before?
Definitely not.
Absolutely not.
Not in
I
this
think I
direction.
would've.
You would have come through some of the western forest, not the eastern.
Just
You've
I've
kind of
been
been around, yeah.
yeah.
But not for a while.
But the other problem with pretty much wildlife everywhere, more so from where you're from, but these islands are very unique. It's hard to predict exactly what you might encounter. Like, there is definitely more common things, more common wildlife or sentient life out there. There is also, even for citizens of the island and all, there is also always things out there that people have encountering first time or have only heard stories of. So it can be a bit of a wild card situation.
And can I just summarize? Obviously, Dracaris would want to go to the lighthouse, but actually is more so like, let's, find your son or leads on your son as we go to the lighthouse. So we're looking for this guy, Bludger. What do we know about where is like the first step for finding Bludger? Because he's missing.
Well, I think the first step is this, and I just go to the guard on the gate.
So you just said you were leaving town, walking out. Okay. There's a guard. There's two. Two human guards in. One's in more leathers. One's in more actual kind of looks like a paladin, but hasn't been upkeeping their armor.
Has Bludger come this way?
He hasn't been around in a while. Why?
How long is a while?
More than a short while.
Brilliant.
You're asking a dude that I have the stats of 6 intelligence.
How many days ago?
I've had multiple shifts.
Brilliant. Did he go up that way or that way? Do you know?
Harry. Yeah? Where'd Bludger go? Out. He went, and he looks at the forest and looks at the path and he's like, he went that way. He's pointing to the deeper area of the forest. But I know he was looking for a wave point rock, but I don't know where that is.
Alright. Wavepoint Rock is where you're looking.
You know Wave Point Rock is northeast of your current location.
Do I know? Obviously, I know.
You know of it.
But Nikita,
Nikita.
what is? How would she be physically described?
Okay, yes. So she is a furball.
Furball?
Very long, kind of wavy, curly, red hair. She is a cleric, but she is known to be a bit of a aloof prankster.
Okay.
She often wears she never has a uniform or anything like that because she pretty much changes her clothing to every new encounter type of thing she has, but it's always cloaks and robes.
Yeah.
Something baggy is what she was always wearing.
Yeah.
The one thing that also stands out about her though is that she has a staff that twists together with 2 hands like this at the top.
Kind of seeing Zanda talk to the guards. I'll kind of go, well, did you guys see a furball pass through in the last 3 days or so?
Yeah, we...
Pretty tall, red hair, bit wavy.
Yeah,
Staff?
she kind of headed the same way, but she wasn't moving like that. She was going straight forward.
So straight into the forest.
Yeah, but the people she was with didn't head the same way. They were pretty annoyed about that.
Huh. Yeah, sounds about right. Alright, well, we're going into the forest then.
So basically, it sounds like
One's gone this way, one's gone this
two
way.
different directions, but going to the same place. Okay.
Some general.
I'm gonna grab 2 of the carry cups of mead and just keep
They are bottles, but yeah. Hey, alright, what do you want for it?
Yeah, you paid me with information.
What did I say?
So locals, do we go straight or do we go?
Well,
Right.
seems like the Furbog went into the forest. Is that who you're after? You just brought them up.
Yeah, who is this?
Coworker.
Fair enough.
She's been missing for 3 days, but whatever.
I mean, Bludger has been missing longer.
Yeah.
Bludger apparently went out to Wave Rock, but I have no idea where that was.
Yeah.
But he cut into the forest, which is weird.
Suppose we're going to the forest.
Yeah.
Well,
Should we follow?
Everyone stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so I know for context, are you following the Nikita Moore direction or the Bludger Moore direction?
Bludger.
Because
went
like,
all
it
the
was
way
kind of like,
Different
one went
directions.
directly straight, one went like diagonal.
Oh, okay.
But they both went forest. It's just
Presumably.
clearly they had like a bit of a deviation in the pathways.
Yeah.
I mean, based on my kind of like hearings and such, would I know that they converge and what's the faster path?
So it's not a complete convergence. However, you do know that the rock itself that the rock itself is a landmark zone that a lot of people use as a campsite as well.
Cool.
So that could be a standing point they may have taken with a break or whatnot.
Yeah.
It is a good landmark zone. The other convergence point would be there is a really very large oak tree compared to the rest that a lot of people use as a landmark as well.
Cool.
Those would be the two, if they were going to go somewhere that's easy for us to find, it would be one of them.
Follow Bludger.
Bludger seems like the target.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go right.
Alright, well, as we walk through the forest, can everyone do me a perception check?
Perception.
13.
Okay.
12.
10.
19.
Okay, so it was a 14 and up, so everyone else is more keeping an eye out and such. You hear sounds of almost like wet kind of contact, but also a lot of rustling in bushes and trees ahead.
There's something ahead, but could be nothing, could be dangerous. Don't know.
I wield my great axe. And I slowly walk towards the noise.
As you walk towards the sound, you hear a large rustling in the tree directly in front of you, but up. What do you do?
I look up and call out to it. Who's there?
A large shadow starts dropping from above, and that is where we will end this session.
Yeah.
Hey.
So thank you for all joining us for episode 1, and yes, please let us know what you think, how we can improve and such. We are a very indie project, so we will build as we grow. But thank you guys, this has been fun.
Sponsor
Thank
us.
you.
When you get a sponsor.
And thank you again, Elemental Sound, for having us.
Yes.
And yes.
Many thanks.
Peace.
Woo.